welcome back to our channel. The 2025 Chevrolet Nova SS 454 has become one of the most talked about names in the muscle car world, a blend of nostalgic desire and modern speculation that has set car forums and YouTube channels buzzing with excitement. For decades, the Nova has held a special place in the hearts of American car enthusiasts. Originally launched as a compact economy car, it grew into one of Chevrolet's most iconic muscle machines when fitted with big block version 8s in the late 1960s and early 1970s. The SS 454 badge in particular became legendary, representing raw horsepower, straight-line speed, and a brash personality that defined the golden age of American performance. Now, whispers and renderings of a modern revival have brought this nameplate back into the spotlight, raising a question: what would a 2025 Nova SS 454 look like, and how would it fit into today's performance landscape? Speculation around the car paints a picture that is both thrilling and ambitious. At the core of the Nova's rumored return is its engine, the lifeblood of any true muscle car. The talk centers on a 6.2-liter V8, either naturally aspirated or supercharged, with output figures ranging from 450 horsepower to well beyond 600 depending on the version. The number 454 itself, though nostalgic, may not represent the exact cubic inches under the hood this time, but it continues to serve as a symbolic link to the past, suggesting uncompromising performance and massive torque. Enthusiasts imagine options for a manual 6-speed transmission to keep the old-school spirit alive, alongside an advanced automatic with paddle shifters to appeal to a wider market. If this car were real, it would be built to deliver thunderous acceleration, tire-smoking burnouts, and the visceral soundtrack that only a big V8 can provide. The design language of a revived Nova SS 454 is another area where imagination has run wild. Fan renderings often showcase a two-door coupe body that pays homage to the clean, purposeful lines of the classic Nova while injecting aggressive modern details. A low, wide stance gives it presence on the road, while sculpted side panels and muscular haunches communicate power even when standing still. Up front, an imposing grille framed by LED headlights suggests both menace and modern sophistication, while at the rear, quad exhaust tips and slim LED taillights signal its high-performance intent. Wide wheels wrapped in low-profile tires complete the look, anchoring the car in the muscle car segment but giving it a contemporary edge that could rival anything from Dodge or Ford. Many of the fan concepts capture a balance between retro and futuristic styling, making the Nova instantly recognizable while preparing it for a new era. Inside, enthusiasts envision a driver-focused cabin blending retro character with cutting-edge technology. Performance-bolstered seats trimmed in leather and Alcantara, a flat-bottom steering wheel, and metallic accents would create a sense of purpose. At the same time, Chevrolet would almost certainly equip it with the latest infotainment features: a large touchscreen supporting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, digital driver displays, customizable performance gauges, and advanced driver assistance systems for safety. In this imagined revival, the Nova SS 454 would not just be a brute force machine, it would also be a comfortable, connected car capable of being driven daily while still thrilling its owner on weekend track days or highway pulls. Speculation about market placement adds another layer to the story. With the Camaro discontinued and the Corvette now occupying a mid-engine sports car niche, Chevrolet currently lacks an affordable, traditional muscle car in its lineup. A modern Nova SS 454 could fill that gap perfectly. It would allow Chevy to compete directly with Ford's Mustang and Dodge's Challenger or Charger while offering something unique, a revival of a beloved name that has been dormant for decades. Pricing speculation often puts the Nova SS below the Corvette but above typical mid-range sedans, creating a sweet spot for enthusiasts who want performance and heritage without supercar prices. Such a move would also make strategic sense, giving Chevrolet a halo muscle car while continuing to expand into electric and SUV markets for mainstream customers. Of course, reality tempers these dreams. As of now, Chevrolet has not confirmed the existence of a 2025 Nova SS 454. Much of the buzz is fueled by fan art, AI renderings, and speculative YouTube videos that imagine what could be rather than report what is. Automotive publications have repeatedly cautioned readers not to take these images and specs as fact. In a time when automakers are investing heavily in electric vehicles, emissions technology, and new mobility solutions, the idea of reviving a gas-guzzling V8 muscle car might sound far-fetched. Regulatory hurdles, development costs, and market trends all make such a project challenging to justify, especially when many rivals are shifting toward hybrid or electric performance platforms. Still, the persistence of these rumors highlights the enduring power of the Nova name and the unshakable appeal of a big block muscle machine. What makes this story so compelling is not whether the Nova SS454 will arrive in showrooms next year but rather what it represents. It embodies the collective dream of car culture enthusiasts who long for the excitement of raw horsepower, unfiltered driving experiences, and the nostalgia of classic American icons. Even if Chevrolet never builds the car, the conversations, renderings, and videos keep the legend alive and ensure that new generations learn the significance of the Nova badge. It demonstrates how automotive culture is as much about imagination and passion as it is about the vehicles themselves. When fans create these speculative visions, they celebrate not only what once was but also what they hope the future could bring. In the end, the 2025 Chevrolet Nova SS454 exists more in spirit than in reality. It is a symbol of longing, a digital concept that allows enthusiasts to connect the golden age of muscle cars with modern desires. Should Chevrolet ever choose to revive the Nova, they would have an eager audience waiting, ready to embrace a car that combines retro heritage with today's performance standards. Until then, the Nova SS454 will continue to live as a dream, a fantasy that fuels discussions, inspires artwork, and keeps the muscle car fire burning. And perhaps that is the greatest power of all, reminding us that sometimes, the cars we imagine can be just as exciting as the ones we drive. Thanks for watching time and do not forget like, share and subscribe for more in-depth car reviews.